inflation, recession, market cooling off, a lot of valid concerns of what's happening in the market. What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the 68th episode of Coffee with Chuck. Hope you guys are doing great so far today. The question today is, wondering what the housing market is going to do in the next few months? We've been reading headlines, inflation, recession, market cooling off, a lot of valid concerns of what's happening in the market. One of the clearest indicators of a recession is inflation. So there's no question that we're currently experiencing high inflation. And I think that it's going to continue throughout the fall. So, the housing market, with that is going to slow down. More likely look like a correction where price growth it levels off or it declines. But we've been having such big growth in the last 2 years, like this was ultimately going to happen here. So with that being said, like even from what happened 2 months ago to now, it's definitely changed a lot, but completely normal. I still believe to future-proof your life, you invest in real estate. And, speaking about the real estate market, the only thing that is consistent with it is that it's always changing. So we just need to adjust and understand what is happening in the market. So what is changing? Interest rates are fluctuating every day. Market times are changing month to month. And home prices are adjusting with supply and demand. So what is happening in the state of market right now? Interest rates have been historically low for the last couple of years. And now they're returning to normal. Like when I first started in real estate in 2009, 2010, this is where interest rates were, maybe even a little bit higher, like between 6 and 7 almost. But right now we're between 5 and 6. So it's still pretty good. Not as low as it was a couple of years ago, but it's one of those things where I feel like this is normal. Inventory is starting to come back, but we are still in a seller's market. I took a look at some of the counties' month supply, and we're still in a seller's market in a majority of the Chicagoland area. But this is creating more opportunities for home buyers. We're negotiating again. 2 months ago, we weren't. Highest and best, overbids, waiving contingencies, things like that. Now we're negotiating. I'm getting to negotiate some price and terms, and that's what's happening these days, which is where it was maybe 3-4 years ago. So glad that this is back, because I like negotiating with some of these agents. So I feel like it's always a fight with them. But anyways. Other thing, home values are still increasing though. So a lot of people are saying, oh, when is a market crash going to happen? First of all, there's a difference between a market crash and a recession. And I see like a recession coming, with what's happening, but I don't see anything crashing, just because homeowners still have a lot of equity in their home and are very well positioned to sell if the time is right. So, people are not underwater where it was in 2008, where their loan was way over what the home was worth. So if a recession happens, yes, it might cause a very temporary decrease in value, but it won't stay there forever. So, if you live in your home paying your monthly mortgage, maintaining it, that is creating equity for your wealth in the future. So with that being said, the real estate industry is always evolving. So my advice is to stop, looking at those clickbait article headlines and focus on the positives. Right now, this is where people need a strong agent to let them know what is happening in the market and to take them through the process. Just hit me up. I'll let you know what's going on. But, if you ever want to talk real estate, if you have anybody that is interested in buying, selling, or investing, or even renting, give me a call. Give me and my team a call. Shoot us a text. Send me a DM. Would love to help. Would love to answer questions. Would love to talk more about, my thought of the state of the real estate market. But in the meantime, you guys have a great rest of your Friday. Have an even greater weekend, and I'll see you next week. Cheers.